Across sweeping plains and rolling grasslands, where horizons stretch endlessly beneath open skies, life moves in quiet rhythm. Wind bends tall grasses into silver waves. Dust rises gently beneath steady footsteps. Rivers carve patient paths through valleys, nourishing the soil and sustaining entire worlds. In these open landscapes, strength is not measured in silence or speed, but in endurance, unity, and presence. Before we continue into this vast and living tapestry, subscribe to Untamed Horizons and turn on notifications so you never miss a journey into the wild places that shape our planet. In the heart of North America's prairies, the powerful American bison moves like a living monument to resilience. Massive shoulders roll beneath thick fur as herds drift across open fields, grazing steadily on abundant grasses. Their movement reshapes the land itself, trimming vegetation and enriching the soil with every step. Around them, birds follow, insects stir, and the prairie breathes in a cycle refined over centuries. Across the Atlantic, in the ancient woodlands and open meadows of Europe, the European bison roams with similar quiet authority. Though slightly different in form, its presence echoes that of its American relative. Forest edges open into grassy clearings where herds feed calmly, shaping both meadow and woodland. Their coexistence with the landscape is subtle yet profound, a reminder that even the largest grazers move in harmony with their environment. Far to the south, in the wide savannas of Africa, towering figures gather beneath scattered acacia trees. The African bush elephant walks with deliberate grace, its immense frame guided by memory and instinct. Elephants are architects of the savanna. As they feed on grasses and vegetation, they open pathways through dense growth, allowing sunlight to reach new plants. Their presence creates space for other species, shaping ecosystems through gentle persistence rather than force. Not far from these giants, striped silhouettes ripple across golden plains. The plains zebra grazes in cohesive groups, their patterns blending into shimmering heat waves. Zebras feed steadily, cropping grasses and clearing pathways that benefit smaller grazers. Their social bonds strengthen their survival, and their movements influence the rhythm of the savanna. Each step contributes to a larger choreography shared with countless other species. Moving in vast seasonal waves, the wildebeest embodies migration itself. Herds stretch across open landscapes, guided by distant rainfall and the promise of fresh grazing. The sound of hooves merges with the wind, creating a pulse that echoes across the plains. Their journeys replenish grasslands, distributing nutrients and sustaining predators and scavengers alike. In motion, they connect distant ecosystems into one continuous story. Standing firm among them is the formidable African buffalo. Broad-horned and steady, buffalo gather in tight formations as they graze across fertile ground. Their unity offers protection, and their presence maintains the balance between grass growth and open space. In these shared territories, buffalo, zebras, and wildebeest feed side by side, each species shaping the land in complementary ways. Near riverbanks and open savannas, the ancient strength of the rhinoceros adds another layer to this living mosaic. Heavy yet surprisingly agile, rhinos feed on grasses and low vegetation, influencing plant diversity across their range. Their grazing habits create varied patches of growth, encouraging biodiversity in subtle but powerful ways. Though often solitary, their role connects deeply with the broader ecosystem. In southern Africa's open grasslands, the elegant springbok moves with light, buoyant energy. Herds scatter and regroup in fluid motion, grazing delicately while remaining alert to their surroundings. Springbok maintain a dynamic balance with the grasses they depend upon, trimming growth while allowing regeneration. Their agility contrasts beautifully with the heavier grazers, yet their ecological role is equally significant. Across North America's mountain valleys and open forests, the majestic elk, also known as wapiti, grazes in expansive meadows. Seasonal shifts guide their movements between higher elevations and sheltered valleys. Elk herds feed in calm formation, shaping grasslands and forest edges alike. Their presence supports a network of species, from birds to smaller mammals, all benefiting from the spaces they create. Nearby, weaving between shrubs and open clearings, the adaptable mule deer browses with quiet attentiveness. With large ears tuned to subtle sounds, mule deer navigate varied terrain with ease. Their grazing patterns influence plant growth across diverse habitats, maintaining a balance that supports long-term ecological health. Though these animals inhabit different continents and climates, their lives share a common rhythm. They feed, move, and rest beneath open skies. They follow rainfall, seasonal growth, and instinctive memory. Together, they form the foundation of terrestrial ecosystems. By grazing steadily and migrating across landscapes, they prevent overgrowth, recycle nutrients, and sustain the web of life around them. The land responds to their presence. Grasslands remain open and vibrant. Forest clearings invite sunlight. Riversides flourish with diversity. Predators, scavengers, birds, and insects all rely on the structure created by these great herbivores. What appears as simple grazing is, in truth, a profound act of environmental stewardship shaped by evolution. In their calm persistence, there is a quiet power. No dramatic chase defines them. No sudden burst of speed commands attention. Instead, they embody continuity. Their herds stretch across horizons, reminding us that survival often lies in unity and endurance, rather than dominance. As winds sweep across plains and valleys, these grazers continue their timeless journey. American bison and European bison across temperate fields, African bush elephants and rhinos shaping savannas, zebras, wildebeest, buffalo, and springbok moving in layered harmony, elk and mule deer tending mountain meadows. Each species, distinct yet interconnected, contributes to a global story of balance. Their world is one of movement guided by nature's cycles, sunlit mornings, warm afternoons, and the steady renewal of grass beneath patient hooves. Through their presence, landscapes remain alive, resilient, and open. If this journey